Welcome back to Signal Solutions TV. I'm here again with my best buddy in the signal world, Adam Butler.
Cheers, thank you.
That's all right.
Yeah.
We've got a question that we anticipate people are going to ask us, and that is, what do bars mean? No, not boost bars or chocolate bars, but what do the bars mean on your phone? So what do they mean?
Yeah.
What-
Well, it's interesting because obviously I've learned a lot more about all this in the time that I've been working with the business, something I wouldn't have realised previously. But I've had situations where I've had one bar on my phone, one bar of signal. You anticipate that's going to be rubbish, but you get a perfectly good call out of it. Yeah? So you're in a building, one bar, or outside, one bar, perfectly good call. I've had the same situation. At the moment, I've got 3 bars on my phone.
Quick question.
Yeah.
How many bars are there on an iPhone?
Well, I do know the answer to this only because of being involved and learning from the master, of course. 4.
Exactly.
Everyone thinks there's 5. I've got 5 bars.
Yeah.
No, you haven't.
Can I get 5? I want 5
Yeah.
bars. No, we don't do 5
That's
bars.
impossible.
Yeah, there's only 4. But yeah, you're right. Sometimes you can have 1 bar on your phone and you think you've got good mobile signal, or sorry, you think you're going to have poor mobile signal, but you can actually make a phone call perfectly. You could still receive a text message. Sometimes you've got 4 bars and your call could drop out. And it's not all about the signal strength, which is really what the bars indicate, because you could have really good signal strength but really poor quality. If you've got poor quality, your calls can still drop. And quality is really affected by noise on the network. I won't go into too much detail there, but the poorer the quality, the less likely you are to be able to make a phone call, hold a phone call. It could be very crackly. But the bars on your phone aren't necessarily the best way to walk around a building to see how good the signal is. And you know, I'm not just trying to sell our site surveying,
Easy for you to say.
site surveying skills,
Yeah.
but actually us coming out to site with. You've got a signal.
Yeah, exactly. Is that me? All right, cool. Yeah, go on.
But us coming out to site with our survey equipment is probably the best, well, definitely the best way to actually see what the signal is like throughout a building, because we'll walk around with our test equipment, and that will use. We actually test to see how many decibels of signal strength and quality you've got in a building.
Yes.
And that's really the only way to see both easily. And obviously, you know, we can come and do that in any building.
Yeah. It's the next natural step, I think. What tends to happen is people say, "I've got poor signal quality," or we're losing calls in the building. Usually, a corporate is on a corporate contract, maybe with one of the main 4 providers, and the course of events will be they'll contact us. We'll often do a desktop quote for them, so we'll do a system design recommendation based on what they send us, floor plans, the information we gather. But the stage beyond that, to really get into like the bars on the phone, we go around with our testing equipment. We test for signal quality, signal strength. We give a full report. We go into every location around the building, build that report and send it back to the customer so they can see for themselves. And at that point, we send it with a system design recommendation, because there's various, you can see here on the boxes that we're using as the coffee table. You know, Nextivity Selfie is the manufacturer we choose for our installations, but there are various options. So we'll build out a suitable design, and really at the end of that, you know, after the installation, you should see more bars on your phone, because that's what we're here to do, boosting it. But actually, it's more about the balance of quality and strength, and that's what you'll get post-installation.
Exactly. And actually, we can, because the way our technology works, we put an antenna or antennas on the roof or the outside of the building that brings in the signal to the Selfie Nextivity equipment, and that has a chip in it called IntelliBoost. That chip is the intelligent part of the equipment, and that actually cleans up the signal. So even if you were getting the equivalent of 2 or 3 bars coming in to the cell from the cell site, we can actually clean that signal up and pump out a much clearer signal throughout the building.
Yeah, better quality.
And that's the the magic that happens within the boosters. That
The magic of signal boosting.
exactly, we
Yes.
keep that as a little secret that only me and you know the answer to.
Yes,
But,
of course.
no, that
of
is a
course.
joke. It's just very intelligent equipment, and we're not quite that intelligent.
No,
so.
no. Cool. I think that's a good little summary of
That is.
bars on the phone. If people want to find out more, make an inquiry with us, how are they best to do that, Mark?
Best way is to contact either of us, so adam.butler@signalsolutions.co.uk, or you can contact me, mark.rose@signalsolutions.co.uk, and request a survey, or just start off with a desktop survey, and we'll give you a system design and quote based on floor plans to start with, and that'll give you an idea of what a signal boosting solution would cost for your building.
Exactly. Perfect.
Thank you again for tuning in to Signal Solutions TV. I'm sure you'll see lots more of us, because we're going to be doing lots more of these videos. So stay tuned, subscribe and like whatever it is everyone says. We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Ha ha hoo 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 hee hee ha ha.
Are we recording?
La 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 la.
Do you think they can hear us through there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.